guys, Kat here, and today I decided to try something a little bit new on my channel. I am going to start doing like mini vlog kind of things, and today I'll be answering like a frequently asked question that I get, and then I want to try to do like more mental health vlogs and all that jazz. So if you have any requests, be sure to leave a comment below and I can try to make it in video format, because I feel like sometimes people like to listen to things and have that visual, even though this is just my face right now, but I'll try to get more fancy. Today we're going to be talking about motivation. Now we all know that it comes and goes. You're just gung-ho about your fitness routine. You're like, this is so great, I'm never gonna stop. Go, 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 beast mode, all that jazz. Hashtag awesome, hashtag no days off. And then all of a sudden you hit a wall and you're like, I want all the days off. I want every single day off from now on. So a frequently asked question that I get is, how do you stay motivated? And the answer is, sometimes I'm not. So we really just can't depend on motivation in order to reach our goals. It's just too wishy-washy. Stuff happens in our lives, and sometimes we just don't feel like moving around. So what has helped me on my journey to stay motivated, or at least to stay on track with my goals, is to just make it a habit to go to the gym. There are days where I just don't feel like it, and then I'll start off with a nice little warm-up thing. I'll do some rolling, do some kind of movement flow, stretching and all that, and then I'll get into my workout. And then there will be days that I just don't feel like it, but I'll still do little steps in order to reach my performance goals that I've set for myself. So on that note, make performance goals. I am telling you, this helps so much. It is not all about weight goals, but for performance goals, you see yourself getting better, you see yourself getting stronger, and suddenly all the workouts that you've done are making it possible for you to do this crazy awesome movement. And make sure you set a few performance goals. So we don't want to just set like, oh, I want to be able to do like a handstand, because there are going to be days that you walk into the gym or you're at home and you just don't feel like working on that certain performance goal. So what I like to do is I make a ton of them. I'll make, like front lever, handstands, but also make ones like the splits or some kind of other like mobility thing. Even just opening up my shoulders, I'm making that a performance goal, because I know that it's gonna help me so much in other movements that I want to achieve. So take some time for yourself, write down your performance goals, write down how you want your body to function. I want to personally really work on opening up my hips and stuff, and being able to open up my shoulders and my chest, while also achieving the goals of all the crazy stuff. Another reason that I set performance goals is because it really makes us see how amazing our bodies are. We are so capable of so much, and seeing ourselves achieve these goals rather than just a weight goal, which could be temporary depending on where our bodies are at that day, depending on what we ate, depending on if we slept. There's so many factors, but seeing those performance goals being hit is just so awesome. So it really makes us just appreciate our bodies and honor them way more. Another thing that I recommend doing, which I got from the book, it's called Limitless. I always take off the jacket when I'm reading like a hardcover book, because I don't want it to get ruined. But yeah, another thing that I totally recommend doing is making a list of why it would be bad for you to not reach your goals. And then on the more fun side, as he says, is to make a list of why it would be good to reach your goals. So when you look back, will you want to be proud of yourself? Will you want to show your grandkids like, look what I could do, look at all this cool stuff? Nothing would just be taking care of your health and getting your cardio in, or whatever you need to get done to take care of you. And one of my motivators of like foam rolling this stuff is so I don't have to be in pain, because if I'm not consistent with rolling out my back and stuff, and stretching out my chest, there's a lot of pain in like my shoulders. Also make a list of your why. What is your why? Why do you want to go to the gym? What do you want to achieve? Why do you want to look a certain way? How will it make you feel? I think once we attach those feelings to something, it really amplifies like our reasoning why and our motivation to go for it. So remember that feeling of when you reach your goal. Think of that feeling every time. Sit with it before you go to the gym. Even just like close your eyes and be like, this is my why. It is all self-created. And remember to have patience, because a lot of the time, we get unmotivated because we're not seeing results as fast as we want to, because we live in such an age where we want to see results now. But remember, it takes time, especially like building muscle and stuff. That is going to take some time. So Maybe it means that you need to take a step back and reevaluate, your training approach. Do you need a different approach, or do you just need to be more patient? Either way, you will reach your goals if you stay consistent with it. So just remind yourself, just keep on going, keep on reaching those goals, make little baby steps. Little baby steps really, really add up. And remember to make those lists. I know it's a lot of lists and stuff, but it helps. Sometimes it helps just to like write it down or have that visual in front of you, but write down like why it would be bad if you don't reach your goals or you don't work towards your goals. Is it maybe like, oh, then if you don't keep yourself healthy, you can't keep up with your friends and go out with them, or you can't like be there with your family or something. And then remember to make a list of why it would be good. Make a list of your why, and attach those feelings to it too, of reaching those goals, and really visualize yourself doing that. I think that's a big thing. Visualization is huge. And one more list is setting those performance goals. So remember to write out quite a few different performance goals. That way you have a bunch of ones that you can choose from for that day that you can work on, just in case you don't feel like working on, like a pull-up that day. So this quality isn't going to be as good, but I was on my walk and I realized I didn't mention this, and I always mention it in like my Instagram stories when I'm asked this question. But something else that I like to do is I like to try a new type of way to move, because sometimes we get in fitness ruts because we're bored. We're bored of the same routine, and maybe it's just the fact that you need to try something new. And that's what led me to like movement flow. I had been strictly like heavy lifting and then doing our YouTube videos and stuff like that. But then I started, playing around with movement flow, and then Justin and I discovered MoveNet, and then that led me to a whole different type of movement, a whole new way to appreciate my body and to spice up our YouTube workouts and all of that. So it reminded me of this book that I read. Actually, I have it right here. It's called Big Magic. And in it, the author talks about how sometimes we get in those creative ruts, and sometimes all we need to do is try to find another creative outlet. And sometimes that creativity sparks creativity in our old creativity rut thing. Yes, I'm really good at explaining things. But yeah, that is something that you might want to try. So even if you just go on YouTube right here and look up, you can try out like my movement flow videos, or you can look up like Zumba, or you can look up kickboxing, anything like that. Just like try to find a new way to move your body and just like make things fun and exciting for you again. And after reviewing that last segment that I just did, I'm using the back face camera, so like I can't see myself, but I was like this, and I was cut off. But anyway, one more thing that you can think of it is we're just video game characters, and every single workout that you do is gaining experience points. And sometimes we go through those rough like battles or challenges or like puzzles and tough stuff in our life, but we keep going. We got to keep going on to reach our goals, or reach that boss battle, or save the world, whatever it is. But I like to think of myself like a video game character, and it makes it fun then, because it's like, well, if I do this workout, I gain plus 25 burpee experience points and stuff like that. So just make fitness fun for yourself, and maybe even not call it, I have to work out, I have to exercise today. Call it like movement. I'm giving my body this wonderful movement today. I'm treating it to this wonderful movement. So it's just a lot of mindset stuff. And we have all the power in the world to change our mindset and to make us enjoy these movements that we do. So it's all in here. It's all in that head, in that noggin. So work on that noggin, and everything else falls into place. So I hope this helps, and I hope I'm not cut off as I review this. Yeah. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Those things will help my video out so much, as well as writing a comment. Let me know what kind of questions that you want me to answer. And it can be anything like mental health or whatever you want. That's it. Have an amazing rest of the day. Do all the things. Okay. RAWRR.